My name's Brian Gordon. I'm a professor in sport management. I'm currently the program director of our master's program for sport management.
My name is Masayuki Yoshida. I'm a full professor at the Hosei University, Tokyo in Japan. I'm here to work with Dr. Gordon to make multiple publications in the top sports management field.
Yeah, Dr. Yoshida and I have a long history together. We have both attended Florida State University together to complete our doctorate degree in sport management. He was a year ahead of me at Florida State, but we got to know each other really well, and we realized we had very similar research interests. Since leaving Florida State, Masa went back to Japan, and I was up in Wisconsin in my first faculty job, but we continued to collaborate on a number of different projects in the sport marketing field. We've remained close and conducted a lot of research together. When I came to KU, we had a number of discussions about institutional level partnerships between Hosei and Kansas, and in 2019 we completed an institutional agreement between Hosei and Kansas. At the time, we were thinking that we were going to have, student exchange. Students come to Kansas to learn, about college athletics and learn how that all works. And then at that time, I was thinking maybe taking a group of students to 2020 Olympics in Tokyo. And obviously, the pandemic kind of changed all of that. Once everything with the pandemic kind of settled down, we continued our discussions about potential partnerships. We found out about the International Visiting Scholars Program. We both knew we were going to be applying for sabbaticals at relatively the same time, so we started discussions about Masa coming over here and working as an international visiting scholar for a year. So it kind of goes a long way back to knowing each other, all the way back from our doctorate degree, and then we've just continued to remain close and do research together for the subsequent years.
I think I have two reasons to be excited here at KU. And the first reason is publication. In the past 4 years, Dr. Gordon and I have collected data in Japan, which is longitudinal data. And the project includes multiple studies, I think at least 3 studies. And this year, Dr. Gordon and I published an article about fan engagement in the Journal of Sports Management. So this is the first of our achievement. And also, we tried to publish a second article, which is about fan well-being. And another project will be short version of a fan engagement scale. So publication is really important for us because, for example, when I was in Japan, I had difficulty to work with Dr. Gordon because there's a time difference. When I had an online meeting with Dr. Gordon, I have to wake up early morning, like it's 7 a.m. and Dr. Gordon, it's 5 or 6 p.m. in the evening in Lawrence. But now there is no time difference, so we can work together without time difference. Very comfortable. We have easily have face-to-face communications. So we experienced COVID pandemic in 2020 specifically. At the time, we couldn't attend stadiums to watch sports directly. However, now we have opportunity to attend stadiums to watch sports directly. So Dr. Gordon and I are interested in how watching sports at the stadiums increase people's well-being after the COVID pandemic.
Just to step back a bit, my secondary research interest is in dysfunctional fan behavior. So I've always been really interested in why fans conduct, negative fan behavior, whether it's physical violence, whether it's, verbal aggression, what is going on with that individual that causes them to engage in riotous behavior or verbal assaults towards opposing fans. What Dr. Yoshida and I have done is kind of the opposite of that, is to look at, okay, how can being a fan affect you in a positive manner, through the multiple facets of well-being, and also if we look at it from a long-term perspective, flourishing in your everyday life. So it's been really interesting to, with my background with dysfunctional fan behavior, to be able to look at the opposite side of it. Okay, how can actually fandom contribute to, whole life satisfaction, physical, social well-being? So I think that's kind of the interesting thing, is I had not really looked at fandom in a positive perspective. A lot of what I've looked at has been more on the negative end. So it's been really enlightening to learn over time how being a fan can really affect you in a positive manner.
I left the United States 2009. So it has been 15 years since I graduated from Florida State. And the situation has changed so dramatically. Technology has advanced. So I have no clue about NIL, for example. Japan doesn't have any similar collegiate system to NIL. Also, stadium innovations are so exciting in the US. So I have great opportunity to see how American sports business has advanced. And I'm going to apply that idea to my research with Dr. Gordon. 2019, Japan established new collegiate organization, which is called Universe, which is similar to NCAA. But now just it has been 5 years. So comparing to NCAA, Japanese Collegiate Association, which is Universe, is not so established yet. Because Hosei University is one of the big 6 Tokyo universities. Tokyo big 6 universities include Tokyo University, Waseda, Keio, Rikkyo, Meiji, and Hosei. So I'm so proud of to be involved in that collegiate conference.
Yeah, I think we've learned just over time that the more identified, the more engaged that you are as a fan, it has a positive influence on multiple aspects of your well-being. And then also when you kind of look at it with our data over the course of years as well, we've seen that fans have a very social, emotional, positive experience and experience this idea of flourishing that contributes to their daily life.
In the sports management field, we always study either positive side or negative side of sports fandom. I think only a few studies have conducted the simultaneous effects of positive and negative fan behaviors on fan well-being. So in our future research, we're gonna study positive and negative sides aspect together.